Oh, hi, loves. Didn't see you there. Sorry I can't be there. I'm busy at home drinking orange juice. No, I'm joking. I'm in the middle of a show at the Gate Theatre, but I would wish with all my heart that I could be here tonight, because I think what Holly Revell is doing with her archive is so fundamentally important, not just for to big up herself, to give you an ego tonight, Holly, but also for all the artists that she's given an ego through her work. I think so often what we see with marginalised artists, particularly when we're queer, particularly when we're underground, particularly when we're working outside of traditional institutional frames, is that unless you were there on the night, you don't know it happened. Unless you were there in the crowd having cream spilt over you at the RVT, then you're not going to remember it unless you've got a stain in your clothes. But I think what Holly's commitment to archiving the underground does, and then putting it into an institution like the Bishopsgate, is saying that we were always fucking here, and we've been doing this for ages, and that when people come along like myself that are a bit younger, Scotty, they can't say, oh, I'm the first. They can't say, oh, I've never done this before. Oh, I don't know who's there. Because there's going to be this long archive showing the history of queer performance and performers throughout London and beyond. And I think that's just so exciting, because for me, being someone that's a younger performer but that has been heavily archived in their trajectory, something that happened at the beginning of my career is that I didn't really know who else was about. I first moved to London and I was quite surprised at the fact that I couldn't get my hands into the performance scene despite being really eager and keen and pretty. But what I did find is when I Googled, the person that was heavily archived and that I could look up in their performance was Scotty. And that was really cool, but because of who archived them was Holly. And because they both cared about this active practice of archiving, it meant myself as a younger performer could have a reference point. And 2 years down the line, I was in Scotty's Roundhouse show, putting words in your mouth, and who turns up to take a picture? Holly Revell. And I just love the cycle of it all. And for me, it's so comforting to know that as I'm creating and as I'm working, I don't have to think about whether or not my effect on the world and performance will be able to be looked back on in a few years. Because I'm in a fucking archive forever now, bitch. So yeah, congrats, Holly. Really fucking proud of you. I can't wait to go down and look at all the archives, look at everyone's ugly mugs at home and all their pretty mugs on the stage. And it's so important what you're doing, because I think, yeah, as I've already said, you know, it shows the care and passion into a community of people that are making incredible fucking work. And cheers to that, bitch.